Hello students, so here is the next question of your exercise 8.1, which is question number 4. In this, we have to show that the diagonals of a square are equal in length and they are bisecting each other at right angles. Okay, so let us prove this. For that we need to draw a figure here. So ABCD is our figure. Okay, and we have to prove AC is equals to BD and one of its interior bisector is 90 degree. Okay, so let us prove. So first of all we will take two triangles, that is triangle ADC and triangle BCD. Okay, in these two triangles we have AC and BD, both the diagonals. Okay, that we have to prove. Now look, in these two triangles we have AD is equals to BC. These are the sides of a square because sides of a square are equal in length. Okay, now look, angle ADC, this angle is equals to angle BCD. Okay, because the angles, all angles of a square are of 90 degree each. Now this CD side is common. Okay, so we can say that by side angle side, triangle ADC is congruent to triangle BCD. Okay, so by this conclusion we get AC is equals to BD. Okay, by this conclusion we get AC is equals to BD by CPCT. Okay, now we have to prove that the diagonals are bisecting each other at 90 degree. Okay, but before that we need to show that diagonals bisect each other. Diagonals bisect each other means OA is equals to OC and OB is equals to OD. Okay, so for that we need to take triangles AOB and COD. Okay, so let us write. Now in these two triangles we know that a square is a parallelogram. Okay, so AB is parallel to CD and BD is transversal. Okay, so we will see a Z like structure here. So this angle is going to be equals to this angle. So here we can write angle ABO is equals to angle CDO. Okay, alternate interior angles. Also AD is parallel to BC. AD is parallel to BC and AC is transversal. So we have a inverse Z like structure here. So we can say that this angle is going to be equals to this one. So here we will write angle BAO is equals to angle DCO. Okay, this is also alternate interior angles, and angle AOB is equals to angle COD because two lines are intersecting each other, then their vertically opposite angles are equal. So by angle we can say that by angle congruency rule we can say that or here we can apply angle side also. Okay, in place of this vertically opposite angle we can also write AB is equals to CD. Okay, because all sides of square are equal. So in AOB we have a side AB and in triangle COD we have a side CD. So AB is equals to CD and these two angles are equal. So we can say that angle and included side is equals to angle included side. Okay, so ASA. Okay, here we have a theorem ASA because this is the angle, this is the side, this is the angle. So ASA. Okay, by these two any of one you can apply. So we can say that triangle AOB is congruent to triangle COD. Okay, so by this we can get here, look, OB, this is the side, these two angles are equal, so this side is going to be equals to this one. So we can write OB is equals to OD and AO is equals to CO by CPCT. Okay, CPCT. So by this conclusion we can say that diagonals bisect each other. Diagonals bisect each other. Okay, now we have to prove one of its interior angles is 90 degree. Okay, so for that what we need to do, we have to take triangles in triangle AOB and triangle COB. Okay, so in these two triangles OB is the common side, so we will write OB is equals to OB. This is the common side. Okay, and look, this is the common side. Okay, and we know that AO is equals to CO, already proved. So here we will write OA is equals to OC and reason will be already proved. Okay, here by CPCT. Now this side is equals to this side, and this is the common side, and AO is equals to OC. Also AB is equals to BC. This AB is equals to BC here, so we will write AB is equals to BC, sides of a square. Okay, so by SSS we can say that by side triangle AOB is congruent to triangle COD. Okay, now these two triangles are congruent, then we can say that this angle is going to be equals to this one. So here angle AOB is equals to angle COB by CPCD. Okay, now these two angles are equal, but look, here we have angle AOB is equals to angle COB. Okay, but these two angles are in a straight line, so we can say that angle AOB plus angle COB is nothing but 180 degree because of linear pair. Now AOB is equals to COB, so in place of COB I can write AOB. So from here angle AOB plus angle AOB is equals to 180 degree, and from here we got 2 angle AOB is equals to 180 degree, 2 and here 90. So here we have angle AOB is equals to 90 degree. Okay, so it is proved. What we have done, first of all we had proved that AC is equals to BD. No, yes, AC is equals to BD. Okay, after that we have proved that the diagonals are bisecting each other. Okay, so OB is equals to OD and AO is equals to CO. Now we have to prove one of its interior bisector as 90 degree. For that we have taken the adjacent triangles, that is AOB and COB. Okay, in that OB is common, AO is equals to OC, already proved, and AB is equals to CD because all sides of a square are equal. Okay, in this way we have proved. Now let us move to next question. So here is question number 5. Show that if the diagonals of quadrilateral are equal and bisect each other at right angles, then it is a square. Okay, so it is just the converse question of question number 4th. Okay, what we have proved in question number 4th is given in question number 5th. Okay, so now let us solve. So here is the figure. ABCD is a quadrilateral in which AC is equals to BD. Diagonals are equal. Also diagonals bisect each other. Then it is given OA is equals to OC and OB is equals to OD. Okay, this is given. Now also it is given that they are bisecting each other at 90 degree. So this is 90 degree. Now we have to show that it is a square. So for proving it is as a square, we need to equalize all the sides such that AB is equals to BC equals to CD equals to AD. Okay, so let us prove this. So for that we need to take triangles AOB and triangle COD, because we have OA is equals to OC and OB is equals to OD. It is given. Okay, and look, angle AOB is equals to angle COD, because whenever two lines intersect each other, their vertically opposite angles are equal. Okay, so from here we can say that triangle AOB is congruent to triangle COD by angle side angle, no, side angle side, SAS congruency criteria. Okay, so now if these two triangles are congruent, AB is going to be equals to CD. Okay, so here we can say that AB is equals to CD. Okay, similarly we will prove, similarly here in these two triangles OB is equals to OD and OA is equals to OC, also angle BOC is equals to angle AOD. So we can say that BC is equals to AD. Okay, similarly triangle AOD is going to be congruent with triangle BOC. Okay, in the same process by SAS, and from here we will get AD is equals to BC. Okay, now opposite sides are equal, we have proved it here. So if we prove adjacent sides are equal, it means that BC is equals to CD, then we can say that all these sides are equal. Okay, so let us consider this as our first equation, this is second, and look, now in triangle AOB and triangle COB. Okay, so in both these triangles we have a common side, that is OB is equals to OB. Okay, it is common arm or side. Okay, now look, in these two triangles OA is equals to OC. It is given, okay, that OA is equals to OC. It is given. Also it is given that angle AOB is equals to angle COB is equals to 90 degree. Okay, given because diagonals are bisecting each other at 90 degree. Okay, now look, this is the side, this is the side, and this is the angle. So by side angle side we can say that triangle AOB is congruent to triangle COB. Okay, so from here we will get AB is equals to BC. So this is our third conclusion. So now from all these three conclusions, from first, second and third, we can say that AB is equals to BC is equals to CD is equals to AD. Okay, because AB is equals to CD and also BC is equals to CD. So we can say that all of these sides are equal. Now for a square we need to prove one of its interior angle as 90 degree. Okay, so we will prove angle A as 90 degree or any of the angle as 90 degree. For that we need to take two triangles. Okay, so first of all, first triangle will be AB and D, this triangle, and another triangle will be AB and C. Okay, so ABD and ABC, these two triangles we will take. Now look, in triangle ABC and triangle ADB. Okay, so in these two triangles, look, first of all ADB and ABC. So we can say that AD is equals to BC. AD is equals to BC because we have proved that AD is equals to BC. Okay, also diagonals are equal here, so AC is equals to BD. Okay, and AB is the common side, AB is equals to AB. Okay, so by SSS we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ADB by SSS. Now if these two triangles are congruent, then we can say that angle DAB is equals to angle CBA. Okay, these two angles are equal. Now look, these two angles are equal in length, but they are on the same side of transversal. So we can say that their sum will be 180 degree. Okay, so we can say that angle A plus angle B is equals to 180 degree, but we have proved that these two angles are equal. Okay, so here we can write 2 angle A is equals to 180 degree and angle A will be 90 degree. Okay, so we have proved that all sides are equal, and one of its angle is 90 degree. Therefore ABCD is a square. Okay, in this way you have to prove. Okay, I know our videos are a little bit lengthy. All the questions that I am teaching you is the simplest way to solve any question by step method. That's why our video is going to be long. Once if you get the concept, you can solve this question within a minute or 2 minutes, maximum 2 minutes. Okay, so all you need to do is just focus on the video and try to solve more and more questions related to this. Okay, geometry is all about solving much more and more questions. So here is the next question, in which we have to show that it bisect angle C also. It means that DCA is equals to BCA. Okay, but it is given that ABCD is a parallelogram. We can say that AB is parallel to CD and AD is parallel to BC. Okay, also we have to prove that ABCD is a rhombus. For that we need to prove all of the sides are equal. Okay, but it is a parallelogram. We have already given that AB is equals to CD and BC is equals to AD because opposite sides are equal. Okay, so let us solve this question. So now we have ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, so AB is parallel to CD, we can say that because ABCD is a parallelogram, and AC is transversal, okay. So from this we can say that angle DCA is equals to angle CAB because these two are alternate interior angles, this one and this one. Okay, so these are equal by alternate interior angles. Also we have AD is parallel to BC. Okay, these two lines are parallel and AC is transversal. Okay, so this is the Z, so we can say that this angle is equals to this one, this angle is equals to this one. Okay, so here we have angle DAC is equals to angle BCA. Okay, alternate interior angles, but these two angles are equal, so these two are automatically going to be equal. Okay, but we will write here, but angle DCA is equals to angle BCA. Okay, so by this conclusion we can say that angle DCA is equals to, here we have done a mistake, this is not acha, okay, this is, we have to prove DCA. Okay, it is given that angle DAC, so here we have to write DAC, but angle DAC is equals to angle BAC, it is given. So by this conclusion we have here that DCA is equals to angle BCA, okay, by this conclusion. Okay, so from here we can say that AC bisect angle C also. Okay, now look, we have to prove that this is a rhombus. Okay, so ABCD is a parallelogram. Let me write ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, so by the properties of parallelogram we can say that AB is equals to CD and AD is equals to BC. Okay, so this is first equation, this is second. Now if we take these two triangles in triangle ADC and triangle ABC. Okay, so in these two triangles we have a common side, that is AC is equals to AC, common side. Okay, and look, in these two triangles we can say that it is given AB is equals to CD and AD is equals to BC. Okay, so by, let me write here, by SAS we can say that triangle ADC is congruent to triangle ABC. Okay, if these two triangles are common, then we can congruent, then we can say that AD is equals to AB. Okay, so this is third equation. Now from first, second and third, look, AB is equals to CD. Okay, and AB is also equals to AD and AD is equals to BC. So we can say that AB is equals to CD is equals to AD is equals to BC. Okay, so all of the sides, you have to write the statement after this question that ABCD is a parallelogram in which all sides are equal, therefore it is a rhombus. Okay, so here's the next question in which it is given that ABCD is a rhombus. Okay, we have to show that AC bisect angle A as well as angle C. Okay, and diagonal BD bisect angle B and angle D as well. Okay, so let us solve this. So this is what is given, ABCD is a rhombus. We have to prove AC bisect angle A and angle C as well as BD bisect angle B and angle D. Okay, so for the proving of that, look, this is O point. Now look, ABCD is a rhombus. Okay, so here we have all the sides are equal and diagonals are bisecting each other at angle O. Okay, look, let me write first of all, ABCD is a rhombus. Therefore what we have, first of all we have AB is equals to BC is equals to CD is equals to AD. Okay, Also angle angle A is equals to angle C. Opposite sides of opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. Okay, so this also we can take. Also here we have angle AOB is equals to angle BOC is equals to angle COD is equals to angle AOD is equals to 90 degree each, because diagonals are bisecting each other at 90 degree. Okay, also we have OA is equals to OC and OB is equals to OD, because diagonals are bisecting each other. Okay, so by the properties of rhombus, this we can take as given part. Okay, now what we have to prove is that angle AC bisect angle A as well as angle C. So for that we have AB and CD parallel. So AB is parallel to CD. Okay, and AB is parallel to CD and AC is transversal. Okay, so we can say that angle BAC is equals to angle ACD. Okay, alternate interior angles. This BAC is equals to ACD. These two angles are equal. Now AD and BC are parallel and AC is transversal, so this angle is going to be equals to this one. Okay, these two angles are equal, alternate interior angles. So here we will write AD is parallel to BC and AC is transversal. So here we have angle DAC is equals to angle ACB, alternate interior angles. Okay, so now these two angles are equal. Okay, but we need to prove angle A. Look, let me write this angle 1 2 3, no, remain as it is. So what we have to prove that angle DAC is equals to angle BAC. Okay, if we prove this, then only we can say that angle AC bisect angle A. For that, now look, what we need to prove is that both these angles are equal. Okay, so now look at the triangle ABC. Okay, in this triangle we have AB is equals to BC. Okay, so we can say that angle BAC is equals to angle angle BCA, because angles opposite to equal sides are equal. This is we have learnt in the inequalities of triangles. Okay, so look, if these two sides are equal, then these two angles are also equal. Okay, look here. So this is, if we consider this as our first equation, this as second, and this one is third. So by first, second and third, I am taking simultaneously. You can take first and third together, then second and third together. Okay, so from first and third you will get AC bisect angle A, and from second and third you will get angle AC bisect angle C. Okay, so here by these three we can say that angle BAC is equals to angle DAC. Okay, and it is also equals to angle ACD is equals to angle ACB. So all these angles are equal. This is equals to this one, and this is equals to this one also, and this one. So all these angles are equal. Therefore we can say that AC bisects angle A as well as angle C. Okay, similarly, now all you need to do is just take BD as transversal. Okay, here BD as transversal, here also. Okay, so by this change only you can prove here that BD bisect angle B and angle D. Okay, or right as well as. So BD bisect angle B and angle D. Okay, so in this way you have to prove all the questions. Now I think video is getting too long, so we will solve remaining question in our next exercise, next video. Okay, so before that you need to do more and more practice of these type of questions. Okay, thank you.